This is question 6. What have you learned about technologies from the process of constructing this product? Well, I'm going to go through the technologies and equipment we've used through constructing our final product and throughout our website. We used a HD camera, which we had to learn how to set up, set white balance on. So when the video came out, the images had a nice colour, and they weren't off or anything, because after that, if the white balance really wasn't set, you can't really save it that well in any other editing software, so you really need to get it right. We had to learn how to focus, so the images weren't blurry. We had to learn how to zoom, so we could have different shots and not always have to move the camera around. This was kind of tricky, as we didn't really know what buttons were which, but after we fiddled around with the camera after a little while, we kind of got the hang of it, and then we knew how to do it. We used a tripod to put the camera on. We had to learn how to set it up and pack away, and this was quite simple to do because our school gave us pretty simple to use tripods, and they weren't really that hard to use. It was quite easy, I think. We used an iMac to upload the footage for our research, to access software, to edit footage, create our website, utilise different websites. We basically used our iMac for everything, most things that we've done. We literally, our whole website was created on our iMac. We edited all of our footage on the iMac and using all the great software it has on the iMac to do so. I think the iMac is really good because it's got a really good technology. It's really fast, and it's not slow, and it's high tech compared to like a normal Windows computer. We used a flip cam, which we used through to record videos for research and planning, and we had to learn how to record on it to upload footage. The flip camera is quite different to a HD camera because you don't really have an SD card in it. You just have the USB, which comes out, which is what you plug into the computer and upload your footage from. At first, we was kind of it was pretty simple to use, but we didn't really know what to do, so we just had to mess around with it, press a couple of buttons, figure out what to do. We the software that we used, we've used After Effects, which we used to create our titles. We animated and edited titles on there to make them look professional, and we've added it to our final product, and I'm pretty happy with the fact that we had the opportunity to use After Effects so our titles look effective. We used Final Cut Pro to edit our final product on. All our film was put together onto this, and we learnt loads of many different skills. We had a lesson on Final Cut Pro, which I think really helped us, and my teammates took down good notes, and it was really informative. And now we know how to use most of the skills on Final Cut Pro, and once you get the hang of it, it's really quite simple, and I'm really intrigued about it. I was really interested in how to use it and how to make things look professional. I used a software called Pro Tools. This wasn't on the iMac because my school didn't have it downloaded in this department. It was on a Windows computer in the music department. Pro Tools is really simple to use once you get the hang of it. When you first look at it, it looks a bit scary and it's a bit confusing, but once you know what buttons to press and where to get the sounds from, it's really simple. I created our Thriller soundtrack on this, and it has probably every possible sound that I could think of, which is really good because I need a range of different sounds to create a Thriller soundtrack, because they're not just the ordinary sounds that you'd hear every day. It's really simple. You just you click on the canvas in the middle and a note comes up, and you can hear the note, and then you just choose which ones you want to put in, and it's really, really easy. We used Gmail to send each other emails and footage and pictures and information, links to websites and everything. We just communicated a lot through that. We use a Google Drive to upload our footage on in case we needed to change from different computers, and this did happen one time, and it was really useful that we had the footage on Google, not only just the iMac but on Google Drive as well, so we could change computers if we needed to. We used iMovie for our preliminary task, and iMovie is really simple to use. It basically does most things for you, and it was just really easy. You just have to learn how to put things in the right place, and that's about it, to be honest. We used Prezi in our website. We use this quite often. It's like an upgraded version of PowerPoint. It moves around. You can add like videos and loads of different things on it. It's really amazing. You can create your whole new Prezi. You don't have to just take one of the templates. You can do your own thing. It's really interesting on how like this technology works, because I'd never seen anything like it before, and I thought it was quite good, the fact that there's a product like this that makes like presentations a lot more fun to see. We use QuickTime Player to export movies into, to watch things, to record sound screens as well. And we use a smart converter in case any of our, we use it to convert things into MP4. Like, if we exported our movie into QuickTime Player, sometimes it'll get corrupted, and then we'll be like, obviously we were worried about that, and we didn't know how to fix it. But then we figured out if you can use smart converter and convert it into an MP4, then it will play fine. We use our smartphones to communicate with each other, to record sound, to take pictures and record small videos. We use VoiceThread on our research and planning, and on our construction, and on our evaluation. And it was really useful, because it's not just someone talking. It's really useful. It points out things you want to say. It circles things. It's really interesting. We use Wix.com for our website. It's a website creator. We made our whole website from scratch on there. It was really fun to use because you learn new things on it, and at the end you have a final product which you're proud of. And the last thing we used was YouTube. And on YouTube we uploaded our footage, which we could then put onto our website on Wix. YouTube was really good, so as the fact that it's free to upload things, and it's not really any hassle. This has been question 6. Thank you for listening.